Zach Wender. I am from Memphis, Tennessee. I am a third-year student at New York Law School. I'm graduating in May. Career-wise, I've wanted to be, since I've started law school, I wanted to be a real estate attorney. Goals, I want to be practicing real estate, transactional litigation in a firm. Those are my short-term goals. Long-term goals, not really sure, but those are definitely my short-term goals.
And did you get the experience you wanted out of the internship at Adam Leitman Bailey, PC?
I did. I definitely got plenty of exposure to litigation, real estate practice. I also got some transactional exposure. I was able to work with many different attorneys on many different matters. I was able to see certain processes all the way through, so I definitely got a good experience.
What practice area did you get exposed to the most?
I got mostly litigation exposure. I did an article. I helped doing research with an article on lender constructive notice of fraud. So I became particularly familiar with that area, but mostly litigation was what I worked on when I was here.
How would you describe your experience here at Adam Leitman Bailey, PC?
My experience was very rewarding. I was able to do a lot of, I was given a lot of work to do on my own. I was able to kind of try to figure out certain assignments on my own and see them all the way through, and researching certain topics and writing something on certain topics. So it was definitely a rewarding experience.
How did the firm help you prepare for the tasks?
The firm, all the attorneys were very approachable. Anytime I had a question, I was able to approach the attorneys, and they were specifically helpful when I got an assignment to tell me, the bigger picture of what exactly I was doing, just so to give me a better understanding of, whether I was doing a research assignment or writing assignment, to give me a better understanding of what I was looking for, what I was doing.
Right. Which tasks did you enjoy the most?
I would say I enjoyed working on the article most, mostly because I was able to start from the beginning and research and help find a topic, and then do extensive research on the topic once it was chosen, and then help with writing the article and editing the article, and going back and checking it and adding some research. So being able to see that whole process through was probably the best experience I've had.
Can you briefly describe the topic for the article?
Yes, so the topic of the article was constructive notice for a lender for fraud in a transaction. So pretty much the case we were looking at was a case in which a loan would be extinguished against a lender if they should have been on notice of some kind of fraud by a seller in a transaction.
Did you get to work directly with Adam?
I did. I worked with Adam. That was the main assignment that I worked with Adam.
What is the most memorable moment you had at Adam Leitman Bailey?
Again, probably just working on the article. It's going to be published, so again, just working on that and, getting feedback from Adam and going back and kind of seeing how my work fit into the bigger picture of the article.
What have you learned?
Learned to be very detail-oriented, to do even the smaller assignments, to kind of do them 100%, to make sure everything's perfect, because you never know, what an attorney is going to need from you, from your assignment.
Do you have any comments for future interns or about working here in general?
I would tell future interns to try to work for as many attorneys as possible, and try to get as much exposure as possible. Work on don't do the same assignment every single day, but try to get a broad range of exposure to get the most out of your externship.
Okay, thank you.